Hey guys, it's Christy, and today I'm going to do a video on my top 17 books of 2017, and this was hard. It was really hard. I've read so many great books, but I narrowed it down to 17 for you guys. So if you haven't read these ones this year, I really suggest that you read them very soon because they were great. Oreo is eating a sock because I have been filming a couple of videos and he is just not in the mood. Can we not? Oreo. Tug of war with us all. Get out of here. Okay, so the first book I have on my list is Final Girls. I have a review on my blog of this one. This was definitely the first book that I read this year that I was like, yes, definitely a top favorite, like no matter what. So, Final Girls. The second is The 5 Love Languages. I feel like that is a book that everybody should read. I absolutely loved it, and I feel that I'm going to be reading this book over and over and over and over and over again throughout the years to come. The next book is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. I have a review for that on my blog. That book just gives you the feels. It does. It just hits you in like a really great way. So that's why it's number 3 on my list. Number 4 is, I'm gonna group them together. It's The Dark Towers books. I've read 1 through 3 and I'm like halfway through the third one, maybe 3/4 of the way through the third one, but I'm definitely going to add all of them in because I absolutely am loving this series and I cannot wait to finish it. Hopefully, like, one of my goals is to finish it next year, so hopefully that gets done. Definitely a great series if you are into that kind of stuff. Stephen King, yes, thank you. The next book that I have on my list is The Under Rose Tainted Skies. I have not heard, I feel like this book is just so underhyped, it's ridiculous. It's about a girl that's agoraphobic, and it was great. The depiction of being agoraphobic was like, it was awesome. I think that book is just highly underhyped. The next is The Hate U Give. Huge book this year. It deserves all the hype. I have a review on my blog. Amazing book. Like, there's just nothing more you can say. Like, you've either read it or you haven't, but that book is just unreal. Another book, so I've decided to add books that will be released in 2018 because I did a poll and everybody was like, well, not everybody, but mostly everybody was like, yes, just add those 2018 books in so that I know what to read in 2018. So the first on that one would be Love, Hate, and Other Filters. This book, it comes out in January. Like, you need this book. Oh my god, it was so great. It was about this girl who is a Muslim, and it's just like, it was heartbreaking, but it was eye-opening, and it was stunningly written. I mean, that if you are to read one book on this list, that would be the book. Again, it's called Love, Hate, and Other Filters. Please pick that book up. The next book is Highly Illogical Behavior. That's not a 2018 release. I don't know when it was released, to be honest. But it is another book that had an agoraphobic character. If you don't know, I suffer from agoraphobia. So I like to read books about other people that are like me, I guess. I thought this book was another great depiction of agoraphobia. I mean, everybody's is different, and this was definitely different than, it was definitely not the same as Under Rose Tainted Skies, but it was still so true. Like, I saw myself in both of the characters, so it was great. Next, Turtles All the Way Down. John Green, I'm sure if you wanted to read it, you've already read it. It was great. Love it. He always has this way of just like making his characters your friends. Like, the whole time I was reading it, I just felt like these characters are my buddies, and I hope everything works out for them. The next book on my list is The Short History of the Girl Next Door. This one I went into thinking it was going to be this cute little contemporary read, and like, this boy's in love with the girl next door, and oh, how cute, like, do they end up together? Do they not end up together? Boom, I was hit. Like, boom, blindsided. This book, yes, it was absolutely amazing. I have a review on my blog. All of my reviews on my blog are spoiler free in case you want to check it out before you check the book out. You don't have to worry about being spoiled for anything. But yes, that book tricked me. Lighthearted. I thought I was going into this lighthearted little contemporary read. It was a good one. The next book that I have on this list is Big Magic. It is a self-help book, like, you know, inspirational book. I loved it. I know that there are a lot of people that also loved it. It's very hyped. It's by the author of Eat, Pray, Love, and yeah, it's just a good one. If you're into that kind of thing, I would definitely recommend it. The next is The Alchemist of Loom. Of course, that book was going to be on my list this year because how could it not be? If you are a fan of the Grisha trilogy and you have not read this book, what are you doing with your life? That's it. That's all I have for you. Get on it. The next one I have is, oh, and there's a review on my blog of that one, of course. The next one, though, is Warcross, and this was my first book by her. I know, it's sad. I have a review on my blog, or I should say a gush on my blog, no spoilers. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and it lived up to everything and more. Can I help you? You're so handsome. So that was number 13. For number 14, Ace of Shades. Comes out in, I believe, April of next year. If it's not on your list already, get it on your list because it is unlike anything I have ever read. It had, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. It's definitely one of like my most anticipated reads of 2018, and I got approved on, I believe, Edelweiss, and there will be a review on my blog closer to the release date, but this book was just so good. I did not want to put it down. There was just so much. The characters, oh my god. Characters, everything about this book was amazing. So please put this on your to be read list for 2018 if you have not already. And I didn't write down 15, 16, or 17, which is really silly of me. I think I was waiting until the end of the year. So it is December, I don't know, 20th, maybe 19th when I'm filming this. So yeah, I think that I'm going to just wait and I'll do my last 3 books after the end of the year because I want to give, you know, what if I read an amazing book in the last like couple of days of the month? I don't know, but I just want to get like the bulk of this video filmed. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I will be back with the last few on my list. Maybe they will be ones that I read earlier in this year. I'm not sure, but we shall see. Okay, so it's a little, he's sneaky. It's a little bit later in the year, and I'm going to give you my last 3 favorites. So my last 3 favorites in no particular order are This Heart of Mine by CC Hunter. It comes out next year, I believe in February, and it was awesome. So I would definitely check that one out. I will have a review on my blog now or pretty soon. The one after that would be You'll Miss Me When I'm Gone. I highly enjoyed that one. I thought it was really great. So obviously it's going to be in my top 17 of 2017. And the last one is Witchwood. Did I already say Witchwood? I feel like I already said Witchwood. Boom. No, I didn't. So Witchwood by Tahereh Mafi. Loved it. I thought it was great. I liked it better than Furthermore. It was a little darker, and Oreo's Going to Eat My Pillows. So there you go. Those are my top 17 of 2017. If you have any different ones, which I'm sure you probably do, let me know down below or let me know on Twitter. And if you have some of the same ones, also let me know because I love that too. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.